it's Nigby. A couple of days ago I managed to pick this lock on camera, but Teeper has been trying to work out what the model is for me. He's let me know today, so I can just do this little introduction for it. So this is a Rav Bariach RB500 snake. I think the snake part of it refers to the slider track on the key. So it's a Rav Bariach 10-pin dimple with 4 sliders. Got this in a package of locks from Teeper some time ago, and I'm just slowly working my way through one or two things I like to pick. Well, I'm taking a break from trying to pick an MT5 that Teeper has been helping me with. Not getting very far with that, so I thought I'd just try some what hopefully should be easier stuff, and this is one of them. So yeah, interesting little lock. Thought I knew what I was doing with it, and I struggled like hell with the sliders because the sliders have actually got a false gate on them. So if we can get bane of my life focusing this camera. So yeah, full skate on the sliders, 10 pins dimple. Fortunately it binds quite nicely in terms of down one side then down the other. There's a close-up of the key and the Hebrew script on the back. Yeah, anyway, thanks for the lock, Teeper. Thanks for the help in finding the model number, and thanks for the help with the MT5. Coming up now is my pick and gut on this. Right, let's see how we get on this time. Just picked it once and came to gut it and realised that there was a portion of the lock on the back that that stopped me from gutting it, or gutting it easily anyway, so I've just been out and sawn that out. So I'm going to pick this with the multi-pick number 7, but we're going to use it upside down so that it goes over the top of the sliders. I find that if I tension this clockwise, the right hand stack binds first, anti-clockwise the left hand stack binds first, which would sort of make sense because I'm pushing against this side of the lock, so these pins are over there. And let's just see how we get on with getting this picked for a second time. So just 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 as well. See if everything's binding down the left hand side. Yeah, I think I felt at number 4, 5, 2, everything stopped binding, so probably got something overset. Okay, I'm pretty sure something dropped in the right hand stack. Okay, that was a big core movement. Okay, let's have a feel at the sliders now. Okay, a little bit more core movement from there. So the back slider is really difficult to access with that flat pick. Be interested to see these sliders because sometimes they are an absolute solid to move. So I don't know how good the full skates are on them. And there can hardly be anything holding us up now. We've really got a good movement on the car. There we go. It is picked. At last, a little bit of a lengthy pick that. Okay, let's have a look at it. As I say, I'm going to be most interested in these sliders. I'm going to be very disappointed if there's not something on them. Okay, so we can lock that back up, and yeah, much easier access to this clip now. So, yeah, I can see why I was struggling to get it off. Well, it was okay. So clip off. So we've got the key. Let's have a shim in there. Sidebar is across the bottom on this. And we'll just pop that into... so I have to think about this now. Let's get the camera in focus. So I'm gonna do it like that, and we're gonna go. D is going to be this chamber. C is going to be this chamber. That's as much for my reference as yours. So 2. Yep. Deep joy, jumping pins, but I'm sure we can check that out after. That should be there. Okay, that's all going to require a double check when I come to put that back together, but yeah, sort of very similar to what you're expecting. And gently turn this over. So there's the sidebar. The sidebar is just a plain piece of metal. And use my smallest tweezers for these sidebar pin springs. Okay, so that's just going to leave the sliders. I think we can take that out of there. We'll look at these. So yeah, they are actually sprung. Okay, yeah, there is actually a looks like a false gate on them. I'll show you them in a second when I've got all this out. Okay. There must be springs in there as well. They're not coming out. I'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, and again, this could be fun. So, actually, let's make a space. So we'll go right side, and the shim's still in there. So we're going to go right side at the top, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, and left side. Okay, fortunately they all look the same, and I'm going to do myself a real favour and not take all those springs out, just to save the hassle of putting them all back in. Let's give you a look down there at those springs. Okay, why are we not getting these sliders out, springs out? I'll give you a look at these sliders. They have actually got a full skate on, so if I can pick one up. Okay, so yeah, that's why they were a little bit tricky. They've got a true gate and a full skate on there, so obviously getting wedged in that full skate is what holds it up. and quite sharp edge. They are generally a lot better quality than the Yale sliders that I've seen. It's best, the easiest way to see it is from sideways on, so you can see the true gate is a lot deeper than the false gate, and yeah, sometimes when you're then faced with a lot with some 20 plus components that you worry about what you've done taking it apart, but I'm sure I'll get it back together. Anyway, there we go, give you a close up on all those pins now. So as soon as Tipa gets back to me with the model, I'll put it in the title, but there we go, that's Rav Bariach picked and gutted.